Lynn, my name is Stuart Bowden. I'm the president of Scarborough Golf and Country Club. I'd like you to know that your dad was a man dedicated to his calling. He was a kind, gentle, and dedicated soul, and he will be missed by all of us, including his friends here at Scarborough. Thank you.
I joined Scarborough in 1999, a year after Frank, but in that short year it became evident that Frank had already made an impact in the lives of many of our members and staff. It wouldn't be long before Frank was a fixture in my life as well. Frank would greet me each morning with a warm smile and a heartfelt hello. I left the club in 2006, but would return often over the next 13 years to say hello to the many members and staff. Frank, as expected, was always there to greet me with a warm smile and a heartfelt hello. I rejoined the Scarborough team in 2019. On my first day back, there was Frank to greet me with a warm smile and a heartfelt hello. On this occasion, however, Frank, with tears in his eyes, also honored me with a big hug. I couldn't have imagined a better welcome home. Frank was a sweet and honorable gentleman with a kind soul who left us too soon. I feel honored to have been a small part of his life for the past 22 years. He will dearly be missed by all who know him. Rest in peace, Frank.
Good evening. I'm Bob Gillespie. When Frank first arrived here in 1998, I think was the year, I knew we were in for a good time with Frank. His personality, his smile, his congeniality, his service was second to none. I personally, along with the rest of our membership, will miss him dearly. God bless Frank. Rest in peace. Thank you.
Dearest Frank, rest in peace. You know that you will be missed.
Dear Frank, I really miss you, and I will miss you always. Rest in peace.
Frank, you were a huge presence around the club, and replacing you is impossible. You're going to be so missed by not only the staff but also the members, and just remember that memories do live forever.
My name is Bill Richardson. I've been a member of Scarborough Golf Club for 46 years. I have known Frank ever since he joined. A true gentleman and one of the great waiters. Looked after me Saturday and Sunday mornings for breakfast. He kind of knew what I was going to have, but what he really did know, even though he didn't tend bar, he did know that when I came off the course, I had a special martini with a few different ingredients in it than a normal martini. And he would just look at me, I'd give him a nod, he'd go behind the bar and he'd make me my martini. One funny story that happened this year, we, because of the COVID, were down on the lawn after our round. And I'm sitting there, just got off the course, and one of the new waitresses, Emily, came up to me, and I said, "Is Frank on tonight?" And she said, yes, Mr. Richardson, do you want your martini? I'm thinking, I've never seen this lady before in my life. How does she know all about this? Frank apparently, when he saw me coming off, said to Emily, check with Mr. Richardson and see if he wants one of his martinis. Anyways, I hope that's a good story. God bless you, and your dad was a real gentleman. Thank you.
Francelyn, my name is Maureen Barry, and unfortunately I could not attend the celebration of life today. I was honored to be asked to pay tribute to your father and mother via video. Recently I have learned several things about Frank. First, that he was known as Frank to our Scarborough community, but was known as Francis outside of our gates. I also learned that he was the youngest of 12 children. He and your mom were very compassionate people who went to the aid of many in need of clothing or shelter. Frank continued that same caring when he came to work. He always wanted to please the members and made every effort to have their favorite drink on the table after golf, or get our meals out quickly and get that side order added, and above all, he made sure our dining experience was as pleasant as possible. I joined Scarborough the same year that Frank started to work here in 1998. He was always on the job. In fact, I was told that he was the most requested employee for a special event or family dinner. Management could not always accommodate, as Frank would have worked far too many hours. Frank was very good to me, my husband, and to my family. He served us for birthday parties, anniversaries, and special occasions. He was particularly good to my parents. And as most people know, I have breakfast at the club several days a week, and Frank was often the face I saw upon my arrival. He would often have my coffee on the table when I arrived, and I would say, "The berry breakfast today, Frank." He knew exactly what that was, and with his genuine smile and his cute giggle, he would say, "Sure, sure." He would ensure that my every moment was perfect. I can't tell you how much I am missing him. As you can tell by the members who have attended this celebration of life, that Frank was very much loved. We miss his smile, we miss him greeting us, and we miss his cute giggle. Francelyn, I, along with all members of Scarborough, are very saddened by the loss of your dad and mom. They were outstanding human beings. We wish you well in these difficult days ahead. Thank you.
For the past 26 years, the club has celebrated the past presidents and captains of the Women's Executive with a special golf and dinner event. And very much a part of that tradition was having Frank as our waiter and bartender. Frank knew how to look after the ladies. He went out of his way to make sure we were happy, and most impressively, he always knew what drink we were about to order. Frank, we miss you. Rest in peace, our friend.
Okay, dear Francis and family, my name is David Milivonovich. I'm a member at Scarborough Golf Club. I've been here for over 20 years, and I'm deeply saddened by the loss of your parents, so please accept my most sincere condolences. Frank was a very special member of the Scarborough Golf Club team. He always went out of his way to make my family, friends, and company party participants feel welcome and at home when he was here. He cared for us all like we were part of his family. Please know that we share in your sadness and in your loss. Thank you for the opportunity to speak.